Hey guys, Mr. T here, just doing another video on the idea of equal ratios. Two ratios are equal if all parts of the ratios can be divided or multiplied, but mainly divided by the same number to get the same simplified ratio. So I think the easiest way to demonstrate this is to just show some equal ratios visually. If we had circles and triangles in the ratio of 2 to 1, that means I've got two circles and one triangle. Now, for example, we have 4 circles and 2 triangles. You would have 4 circles, 2 triangles like that. But you'll notice that that is just 2 lots of the original ratio. The original ratio was 2 circles and a triangle. Now we have 2 lots of 2 circles and a triangle. Okay? Thus 4 to 2 and 2 to 1 are equal ratios because you can divide both sides of 4 and 2 by 2 to get 2 to 1. So 2 to 1 is the ratio 4 to 2 in simplest form. So you can see that to get equal ratios, to determine if things are equal and get them to simplest form, you want to divide both sides of a ratio. So the first thing we're going to do is practice expressing a ratio in simplest form with 18 to 48. So you want to divide both sides by the same number and as big as possible. You could start off with dividing by 2, but have to do it a number of times, whereas here I want to try to be smart. What's the biggest number that goes into both of these? 18 is 3 times by 6, and 48 is equal to 8 times by 6. So if I divide both of these by 6, you're going to get 3 to, not 6, to 8. 3 to 48 divided by 6 is 8. Now I can check that that's in simplest form because do any numbers divide nicely, divide 3 and 8 nicely? No. So 18 to 48 is actually 3 to 8 in simplest form. How did I get that? Dividing both sides by 6. Now using that understanding, determine if 6 to 15 and 14 to 35 are equal ratios. How do we do that? Make sure they're in simplest form and then compare. So let's start off with 6 to 15, 6 to 15, 14 to 35, 6 to 15. What numbers go into both of these? 2 doesn't go. 3 does. So divide by 3. Divide by 3, you're going to get 2 to 5. And this is the simplest it can go because 2 and 5, no numbers go nicely into both of those. So we need to see if 14 to 35 simplifies to 2 to 15. What's the biggest number that goes into this? 2's don't go into both of these. 3's don't go into both of these. 5's don't go into both. 6's don't go. 7's do. If I divide 14 by 7 and 35 by 7, 14 divided by 7 is 2. And 35 divided by 7 is 5. 2 and 5, there's no factors that are the same in both. These are equal, so therefore 6 to 15 and 14 to 35 are equal ratios. Alright, so that's just an idea of what equal ratios are and the idea of getting ratios into simplest form by dividing both sides of the ratio by the same number. Hopefully that helps you out, and I'll see you in the next video.